Tag, you're it.
Alright, what's going on today, people? It is me, you know what I'm saying? TAG King Jr., aka Tag Visuals. We got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. What's your name, my man?
How you doing, folks? Assalamu alaikum. My name is Brother Wade X Muhammad Moss number 48 here in South Dallas.
Already. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about his transitioning from Way to Way X
Yes,
and
sir.
what got him into being the Nation of Islam and everything like that. So
Yes, sir.
tell us a little bit about your story, man. What made you first get into the Nation of Islam, or who brought it to your attention?
Yes, sir. So, I never really had a revolutionary mindset, brother. Until I was actually in the United States Navy, and I met a brother who intentionally got himself discharged from the
Oh,
Navy.
okay.
And whenever that happened, it was around the time of Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland,
Right.
all of their demise.
The Black Lives Matter movement and
Yes,
everything was serious going on.
yes, sir. That was a terrible time in America. So I was in admin on my ship, USS Gerald R. Ford, and my position was to do paperwork
Hmm.
whenever we were not out to sea receiving jets.
Okay.
So this young brother had only been in maybe about 2 months. He was 19 years old. I was about 23. Excuse me. And his brother came in, and my chief told me, "Yeah, that brother that just got here, that guy that just got here,
Yeah.
do his paperwork to get him kicked out. He's
Yeah.
gonna go see the captain. He's gonna get a dishonorable discharge because he popped on urinalysis.
You're right.
He has weed in his system.
Yeah.
That's what urinalysis means. So
And you ain't supposed to be smoking
not supposed to be
in in the
smoking.
Navy.
No, can't smoke weed. So the way that it normally goes is if you go home to visit your hometown,
Right.
most likely they think you're gonna have fun, so they're gonna test you for alcohol and stuff like that if you're underage, and then they're gonna test you for weed and stuff. So this young brother had went home to his hometown in Atlanta, came back, they tested him.
Right.
I do his paperwork and stuff, so I see him. I say, "Hey, bro," I said, "Man, you know you're going to see the captain, right? You're gonna go home." He said, "Man, I don't care."
Right.
I said, "Dude," I said, it's not good for you, man." He said, "Man, I don't care, bro." He said, "F that, da da da." I said, "All right, man." He said, I said, "Why, man?" He said, "I'm in the Nation of Islam." He said, "My family told me not to come here. This is the white man's military." He said, "I'm in Allah's military." He said it with so much strength and power.
Right.
And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Whatever."
Right.
Like,
Dismissing it.
right. So I come from a very, very Christian background. I grew up, I don't know, I never met a Muslim.
Right.
Ever in my
Right.
family. I don't know what it is. Never seen a crescent star and the moon. So I'm like,
Like, what's
what
that?
is that?
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, Nation of Islam." All right, bro, whatever. So he said, "I'm here and I'm smelling and I see it. And I see all these white boys and stuff." He said, "I should have listened to my family." All right, dude, whatever. So the captain said, "Be on the flight deck at 0500.
Right.
All right, dude. So that happens. I tell him to be there. Dude eventually gets his stuff to get ready, kicked out. So I go home and I'm like kind of thinking, like, man, this dude here, he tripping out. 19 boot camp is 2 months long.
It's too long.
A school is another month long. He went through all of this strenuous stuff. I said, and to go back, double back, I even told him, like, man, you finna have a hard time giving the job at Mickey D's and, some of the more simple, like high school, like no disrespect to those people, but more high school type of jobs, and
Right.
they attach that dishonorable discharge to your social security number. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care, whatever. I don't care. All right.
Right.
So I'm still thinking about it, man. This dude went through all that for this Nation of Islam. What is that? So
Got to be something important.
gotta be something important to this dude. He come and mess it up on purpose. So I go home and I start searching it out.
Right.
I look it up. So I see it says Malcolm X. And I said, oh, okay, Malcolm X was Muslim. So all I know is Muslim is terrorists, 9/11.
Right.
Kind of like what everybody else, the sleeping.
Yeah, just the basics of it, not too
Exactly.
much information.
Exactly. So then I see it also says Malcolm X and some of the books and stuff that were about him. And it says autobiography of Malcolm X. So mind you, we were about to go out to sea and do what we call an underway, where we go out and we do operations and stuff like that.
Okay.
When we're out to sea, there's no Wi-Fi or anything, so a lot of people read. I don't ever read that much.
Right.
So I said, all right, well, I guess I'll read. My iPad was already filled up with movies and stuff like that, but I said, let me try it out. So I said, let me just read about Malcolm. I was
Right.
already upset about Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, and stuff. I kind of got mad a little bit in the gym, and I kind of had some fire in me around that time
Yo,
too.
there's a lot going on.
I said, let me think about this.
Right.
I searched, and I saw that book, Autobiography of Malcolm X, written by Alex Haley. It has Malcolm X on the front. He looking, strong. There's another version of it, Malcolm X. He has the rifle in his hand. I said, yeah, let me read this.
Right.
It said, people that bought this also bought this book, Message to the Black Man in America, written by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I said, man, that sounds like something right there.
Right.
Message to the Black Man in America. We got all these people getting killed and stuff.
Right. It
I'm
hit you
black.
different.
I'm in America. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, who is this dude? What does he got to say to me? I'm
Right.
black. I said, man, let me read that.
Right.
So I get it off of Amazon. It come right before I went out to sea. Man, I read that book and it changed my life. I read both of those books. I fell in love with Malcolm. Everything that he was talking about,
Right.
freedom, justice, equality, waking up, turning yourself around. Malcolm was a criminal. Malcolm was a pimp. Malcolm was doing coke. Malcolm had white women around him that was bringing him down. Message to the Black Man had everything about how to eat right, just changing your life and trying to get from up under the system. It was just, the resurrection was all in me to change my life around, and I loved it. It was not just about faith. It was about going and getting faith, but also helping your community.
Okay.
And I had never had that in Christianity before. Going to church with my mom,
Right.
my
right.
grandparents. May Allah be pleased with them, loving them to death. But I was like, I never felt that. I was just going to church, and it was like, oh, you're gonna go to hell. You're gonna go to hell. So I was like, nah, I want to do something for my people.
Right.
So those books changed my life.
So my next question is, what you doing that is saying that you was raised up in a Christian church and family? How did your Christian family and friends take it when you joined the Nation of Islam? Did you have much support, or how did that go?
So whenever I
Because when you change your life, whether it's from being a street thug to a pastor, or a hooker to whatever, know what I'm saying? There's always those who gonna judge you and stuff, know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that.
Yes, sir. So whenever I told this change, or what we don't call it a conversion, we call it a reverting, because we're reverting back to our original nature. We all let me just set this. We're all Muslim by nature.
Right.
I'm Muslim, you're Muslim, everybody's Muslim. And
Because
the definition,
of the belief.
yes, well, the definition of Muslim is one who submits to God. If you submit to God, then you're a Muslim.
Right.
And that's everybody on this planet. If you submit to a higher being, you're a Muslim. So I reverted back to Muslim. I didn't convert back. So when I told, my family, a lot of them was like, huh? Like I said, I'm the first Muslim in my family on my mother's side and my father's side.
Right,
For
right.
as many generations as anybody could tell me. Everybody was like, huh? What are you talking about? Most of them were, but they didn't want to hear it. What are you talking? Okay, whatever.
Right, right.
It's a phase. You'll get over it. So I had some family members that didn't want to talk to me.
Right, right.
I had to talk through certain family members to get to other ones. Like, hey, how this one doing? How that one doing? But now we're at a point now where others we just won't speak about it. It's just
Right.
me.
Right.
We won't talk about the nation. Just love me for who I am.
Right,
And
right.
it's just
Don't speak on the
Right.
topic of religion. man.
exactly. You like the new me. You don't have to like what got me here. You might like the cleaned up version of me.
Yeah.
And I've realized that some people in my family or my circle like me in the suit, like me cleaned up. They might not like how I got here.
Right.
You like me like this.
Right,
So
right.
they do still appreciate how I got here.
No doubt, no
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
So, what message do you want to give to the youth out here today?
What I would like to give to the youth is that there are other outlets, and I'm speaking specifically to the youth. There are other outlets that you can reach, that you can go towards, that are not negative. A lot of people want to be a part of something,
Right.
and that's one of the main things that people or youth struggle with now. It's always football teams, and it's always basketball teams, organizations, frats, and stuff like that. You can be a part of something that's positive.
Right.
Exactly, positive. People just join stuff and they say, "Well, I want to be. I'm down with something." You know, you don't even have to be a part of the nation just to help the nation.
Right.
You know, we do demonstrations and stuff like that, and we drill and stuff like that. And people, oh man, that's cool. You know, just helping your community feels good. I feel great whenever we hand out fish plates to the community. We help feed people. We do stuff all the time that makes me feel good. So it's a great feeling whenever I'm helping my community. That was the main thing that drew me in. If you take all the faith aside, what I said I was missing in Christianity was I was going to church all the time and Bible study and stuff like that, but I felt like I wasn't helping my people.
Right.
So if I take everything, even in this interview right now, if I take everything, I'm not going to say Quran, Elijah Muhammad, anything. If I take everything else about, if you care about your people, helping your people and helping the hood, because a lot of us are from the hood, got family in the hood, helping your people feels good. Even when you give somebody $1, a ride or anything else, it feels good.
Anything help.
It feel good, yeah. It feel good, man. I did something for somebody today.
Right.
You ain't got to be televising that, man. I feel good. A lot of people say, man, that's my hood, that's my city. All right, what you doing for it? You throw Triple D, whatever, all of that. Dallas, South Dallas, Grove, Cliff, you know, Fair, Texas,
don't
whatever.
Give back to the community.
That ain't
you don't
your
help the kids, the elderly,
nothing.
Nothing. Know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
it ain't your hood if
matters.
you ain't helping it.
Right.
How you doing for your hood, but you got it tatted on you and all of that.
Right. You
this my
turn
city.
it down instead of building it up.
Exactly. This my city because I put on for it. I got Dallas, Ferris, and everything else tattooed on me, but I'm doing something for it.
Right.
I'm helping my.
No,
hood.
I'm kind of comical. So it's community revolution and progress. We, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Uplifting the community. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got to progress, not degress. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So before we head up out of here, I ain't gonna hold you too long. Let the people know where they can follow you at if you have any social medias and the mosque that you go to. Again, if you want to invite anyone out to come to be a part of your guests, anything like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My Instagram is wayx_trill. That's the only social media that I have, and also I go to Muhammad Mosque number 48 in South Dallas off of MLK. We have our Friday night study group at 7:30. We also have our Sunday lectures that start at 10 a.m. So I would love to have any of our guests who come out, see what it's like. Friday night, just come out and just learn. You ask questions. Sunday we have our main lectures given by our student minister. It's an amazing feeling, man. If you just come out and just hit us up, man. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you inviting me out, brother.
Already.
And we love to have our street organizations love us. They respect us. It's all love across the board. I love touching the community, touching the people. It's an amazing feeling. So, yes, sir.
We'll have plenty more interviews with you and your other brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
We will meet back up again. Thank you for coming.
That's good. Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.